Hey, what's going on, people? So I just ended one live talking about Father's Day, and now I'm jumping into a new live talking about nothing. When I say talk about nothing, this show ain't got no topic. This live ain't got nothing of anything outside of travel. I mean, this is a travel channel. This is what I do. Uh, so as some folks jump on, I am going to go ahead and talk about some future travel I got going on. So, make this adjustment real quick. All right. So, about nothing. Look, so real soon I'm going to be traveling. Unfortunately, my next travel is going back to the States. Damn, I'm sick of going back and forth between here and the States, man. I'm sick of it because number one, I'm trying to I'm trying to go to some other places that I haven't been before, some new places. But me having to go back to the States so often is disrupting my travel plans. So real soon I'll be going back to the States. I'll be going back to DC. I'll probably be going back to DC sometime within the first half of August. Don't know how long I'll be out there, but I'll probably be out there definitely be there longer than I want to be. Uh, Hoping it's just a few days. So we'll see. But I definitely have to go back to DC. Uh, Apart from that, after DC, I'll definitely be stopping in Puerto Rico at some point because I have a PO box there. I gotta get some of my stuff from the PO box. What else? September. September, I have planned. Me and my lady will probably be heading out to either Turkey or Brazil. One of those two, Turkey or Brazil. I haven't got my tickets yet, so that's why I haven't fully committed to one or the other. But it'll probably be like more like a 10 to 14-day trip, so we can have enough time to really go out there and get to know get to know those countries. And I forgot that I did not drop the link, so let me go ahead and drop the link just in case there's someone out there who wants to jump on. So apart from that, I'll be going to one of those two countries in September, and I will be going to St. Lucia in either October or November. And for all of you who do or do not know, St. Lucia is in the Caribbean, the Lower Antilles. So I'll be heading out there, and I'll spend no more than a week there. But I'll be heading there either in October or November. So yep, those are my travel plans for the next few months. I'm dropping the link just in case there's someone out there who wants to jump on. Who can join me in talking about nothing. Yeah, so going back to the States, going to Puerto Rico, So Turkey, Brazil. Turkey has always been a country that fascinated me, more so for its history, not necessarily for its current situation, but Turkey being the center of the Ottoman Empire, Turkey being such a fusion between Asian and European culture, the importance of Istanbul and history and still within that region. And now recently with my wife, we watch a lot of Turkish TV shows. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it, but some of them are entertaining, and being able to share that is with her was dope too. But it's. I'm very particular when it comes to watching movies and TV shows. I don't mind watching movies and TV shows from different countries or novellas from different countries. It's just that some countries, their style of filming and their style of the way they write their scripts and everything is just not. It's just not my style. I don't want to say it's not good. It's just not my style. But apart from that, so we got Turkey. Turkey just really a dope place. When you look at it from the surface, they have its geography is quite vast, where they have dry desert portions where there's dry desert. And you also have the Mediterranean, where they have the really nice beaches and clear blue water and so forth. They have not only beaches. I guess the best beaches in Turkey are in the Mediterranean, but they also have beaches on the side of the Black Sea as well. But that side, it tends to be cooler, not as warm as the other side. And then you have the mountains and you have the forests. So Turkey is very, very diverse in such a small place. Also, the Turkish economy has been hit hard. So their currency is the Lanara, or something like that. It's your dollar will go a long way, or your euro will go a long way in Turkey. Brazil, for obvious reasons, Brazil is a vast city. I mean, a vast country. Probably the most. It is has the largest. The country with the largest. Brazil has the largest economy in the in Latin America or Central and South America, in that region. And with that said, Brazil is huge. Brazil has a lot going on, great infrastructure. The real is the dollar goes a long way there. I think right now it's like 5 or 6 real to $1, which is dope. It wasn't always that way. So if we go to Brazil, it'll definitely be us going to Rio and exploring that whole Rio area. But yeah, we'll see what happens, because I think right now the reason why we haven't made a decision is because we really want to go to Turkey, but the cost for flights to Turkey have doubled within the past month. Double within the past month. Or maybe past 2 months, I should say that. Past 2 months, it doubled. So that is not, if the prices go down, we'll probably be able to make our decision. But if the prices continue to go up, we'll definitely go to Brazil and save that Turkey trip for another day. But we'll see what happens. Is anyone on the line? Anyone wants to jump into the live? Talk about nothing. travel, life, anything. What else I want to talk about? Here in DR, in the Dominican Republic, I've said this in many of my vlogs, but I can't stress this enough that the traffic here is horrible, and specifically in Santo Domingo. And it takes a lot. It takes a toll on your mental state. It really does. Knowing that when you have to go to certain places, you have to prepare yourself mentally to know that you're going to be sitting in traffic, and you're going to be you have to beep the horns and the quick braking and all the issues that go along with that. It's just insane. And the people here drive like Mario Karts. I mean, if you ever play Mario Karts on Nintendo, and how like there's just no like rules or respect. It's just everyone's trying to get to where they're trying to go, however they can do it, and it's just pure chaos. So that's what it's like driving in many parts of this country, especially in Santo Domingo. But yeah, the driving and the traffic can be stressful. On top of that, people here take their time with stuff, so processes are freaking slow. So that on top of the constant fight with traffic, and then we have to return to places and to get something done, and you have to come back the next day or the next day or the next day. And each day you're sitting in this traffic, going to and coming from day after day after day. I mean, it is stressful on the mind. It is stressful on the mind. I tell you that. But I say this. I mean, Santo Domingo, I like being here for many different reasons. I would definitely like to change where I'm living in Santo Domingo to see where if that makes a difference. But in the end, I definitely plan on living outside of Santo Domingo here in the country, where a place where there's less traffic. My preference probably the Punta Cana area. And I know people say, "Oh, why would you want to go out there? You know, it's a lot of tourism and all that." Yeah, but we don't have the same kind of traffic in Punta Cana. This type of traffic that you have in Santo Domingo doesn't exist in Punta Cana, or at least not that extensive. Also, Punta Cana has better infrastructure in most parts of the country. And on top of that, Punta Cana has the largest airport in the country. And for me, what's very important for me are the connections as far as flights. I want to be able to get to where I need to go with one flight. So I like that, being that if I got to go back to the DC area, I can get there in one flight, whether I'm here in Santo Domingo or over there in Punta Cana. If I got to go visit my daughter, I can get there in one flight. I like that. I really like that. So that's why when I do decide to move from Santo Domingo, Punta Cana would be number one on the list. Number two on the list will probably be I like that Samaná area, but I don't like that there's not a large airport where it'll where I can get, if I have to go someplace, I can get to the airport and be gone. That large airport doesn't exist in Samaná. There is an airport there that has some international flights, but nah. And then you have Santiago. Santiago's cool. Santiago's cool. I would probably compare Santiago was probably what Medellin is to Colombia is what Santiago is to the Dominican Republic. Santiago is cool. The only thing with Santiago is I would prefer to be closer to the beach, closer to the water. That's the only thing that Santiago has. Other than that, I would probably like to rather be in Santiago, to be honest. Puerto Plata, I guess I could do Puerto Plata. That would be probably the only other place I would rather live in other than the Punta Cana area, just simply because it has an airport that's large enough to have a lot of flights to get to where I need to go if I have to go someplace. Puerto Plata is a city itself, but it's not a large city. It's like a small, medium-sized city where you can still feel like you can get to know everyone. But it's not as I don't see it being as cool and relaxing as Samaná or that same infrastructure that you would find in Punta Cana. But still cool. But living in the capital region, there's still a lot to offer. There's still a lot to see. There's still a lot to do. I mean, that's what our questions ask. I mean, this is where all the money is. This is where all the opportunity is. I don't want to say all, but most of the opportunity is. This is where. This is the heart. This is the center of the country, basically. So that's why it's very convenient to be in Santo Domingo rather than other parts of the country. Let's see what we got. We got anybody out there? If you want, you can jump in. I threw out the link if anyone wants to talk about anything at all. Anything at all. Dang, it is hot here. Now I feel like it's probably not going to rain again because now the sun is out now. I was just exercising before I came on the live, and so I got all sweaty and like, you know what? I'm just going to stay like this for a little while, and until I cool down because my body is still really hot. All right. So what else are we going to talk about? One thing I want to talk about is YouTube. I'll tell you this, honest, blunt truth with YouTube. I started my YouTube channel basically just to document my move, my transition to the Dominican Republic. So I think I put out my first video in, I think it was like July or August 2020. Probably, I think it was August 2020. I put out my first video. And just a little introduction of what I wanted to do with the channel, my plans, which was basically just document my transition, show some of the experiences I was having through that transition, and that's it. But when I started doing some of the videos, I started getting a lot of views, specifically those videos that where I would go to this place and that place in the Dominican Republic, getting a lot of views, a lot of comments. So I decided to expand, and I started doing that more and more and more and more and more. And since I was doing more videos on places I was going to, more views, and then that let me, well, you know what? I can actually have a YouTube channel where I can get this thing monetized and all that. because I'm gonna be honest, that was not the plan whatsoever. So now, eventually, I got it monetized, and now I'm like, now what? Now what? So now that the channel was monetized, now what am I going to do? And to be honest, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I am going to take YouTube serious. I'm going to put out these cool videos, and I'm gonna be more crafty with the videos I put out. You know, I'm gonna actually make a thumbnail. You know, do all this stuff I'm actually doing, right? And it disappoint, man. You put all this work. I think I put one video, man, and I'm not a video person. I'm not very techie whatsoever, but I mean, those are things you can actually learn, right? So I put out this one video, and I didn't work on it. I didn't work on the video continuously, but it took a week for me to complete the video. And I probably did a little bit this day, a little bit this day, a little bit this day, but a week to complete the video. And when you put in all that work in one video and you see that it's just got a few views, I can tell you, man, there's probably other YouTubers out there that can relate to what I'm talking about. When it gets a few views and you just like, God damn, I put in all that time and only had a few views. It can definitely make you rethink your plan with YouTube. Because originally, like I said, I didn't plan on getting my YouTube channel monetized. I just wanted just to share. But now that I got it monetized and I'm doing all these different things to make the quality of the videos better, and I know it deals with a lot of like algorithms and keywords and stuff like that. But I don't know. I definitely haven't put out a lot of videos out recently because I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this YouTube channel outside of what I've been doing. What I've been doing is cool. I haven't been traveling much just because different things have been going on. I haven't had an opportunity to really get out there and record and stuff, but I will be doing some stuff soon. There is a video I'm going to be putting out real soon. I went to a Fiesta de Palo, so I'm going to be putting out a video on that soon. I gotta edit that, but no, yeah. I just when you have a couple of jobs and you're working, it's definitely and one YouTuber had talked to me before about this. Let me say, hey man, YouTube doesn't pay enough for me to be putting all this time. Because I got jobs and I got work and all this stuff, and YouTube is mostly for people who would do it full time or who have the time to put into it, day in and day out. Because YouTube is not something that you throw out there, a video every blue moon. It's something you got to do every day, on it every day. And yeah, I am not doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is I'm definitely going to maintain the same. I've decided that I'm going to maintain the same rhythm as I had before I got monetized, just so that if it works with that same rhythm. I mean, I got monetized, so therefore the videos I have been putting out work. But I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that's pulling in, $1,000 a month. That ain't happening. Because that requires time, and I am not putting that time in there. Yeah, but apart from that YouTube spill, anyone out there has anything? Want to jump on the live? No one. I see I got one person out there. I don't know who that one person is. I'll tell you one thing that I see common here in the Dominican Republic that I haven't really seen anywhere else is that people really like to dig up their nose. People really like to dig up their nose. I mean, I have never seen so, and maybe I never paid attention, but definitely here, I've never seen so many people who casually just dig up their nose. I mean, I was at I spend a lot of time in the car, traffic, like I was just talking to you all about. I spend a lot of time in traffic, so I spend a lot of time watching people walking down the street. You know, people who are selling like the banana vendors or people who are selling, you know, food on the street, or folks who work at a cell phone stand or stuff like that. I mean, I peep that everywhere, right? And I feel like it is so normal for folks to just, I got a little itch in my nose. Let me just dig up there and see what's going on. And they dig up their nose and continue doing what they're doing. Me being a bit of a germ freak, uh, I'm not surprised, but I just never seen it so casually done and so often. Yeah, so I just thought that was interesting. But that's all I got, man. I don't have anything to talk about really. Uh, I just wanted to jump on to connect with some of the folks out there. If there were anyone out there who were on a live who wanted to talk, so if there's no one, that's cool. I can go out by my day and take care of a few things. I do want to talking one thing about before I end this live. Talk about security here. Security in the Dominican Republic. You can never be too secure. You can never be too secure here. I don't care where you live. I don't care if you live in. I live in a tower. I don't care if you live in a tower. I don't care if you live in a house. I don't care if you live in a small apartment building, a large apartment building. I don't care if you live in a gated community. I don't care where you live. You are never too secure for something to happen because something can always happen. I saw a video. Look, I watch a lot of videos because I get sent a lot of videos. A lot of videos in DR. And that's why some of those videos, a few videos back, I would do like these compilations of like crazy videos because I just get so many videos here in DR. I just figured, why not do a compilation and then throw it on the channel? But I've seen so many videos of dudes who are basically like Spider-Man. They climb up walls. So you live you think you're safe? Well, I live on the 8th floor. I'm good. Ain't nobody coming up here. Spider-Man would climb the wall, dressed in black with a backpack, and you think you're securing that sliding door? Oh, I leave it unsecure. I'm on the 8th floor. Ain't nobody getting up here. Spider-Man will climb up into that sliding door or into that unlocked window, go in, take your stuff, and slide back down, climb back down the tower, the apartment building, and go on about their day. Yes, it happens. It has happened. It's probably happening right now, and it will happen to someone tonight. Yes, it happens. So therefore, secure your house, man. secure your apartment, secure your stuff, because it happens here. It happens. There was a guy, a popular YouTuber. It happened to him. He left something unlocked, and he wasn't there, or he was there, but someone came in, took his safe, and walked out. And also, not only that, you can never be secure when it comes. You can never be secure when it comes to yourself when you're outside. I mean, you ain't too tough to get robbed. You're not too tough to get robbed. I don't care how big you are, where you come from. You ain't too tough to get robbed. They rob anyone here. So don't think that you because of who you are, where you come from, you're protected, because you're not. They'll take you for your car. They'll take you for your motor. They'll take you for your chain. They'll take you for your cell phone. They'll take you for your money. They'll take you for anything over here. So I don't care because you're in the nicest place in the country or the most secure neighborhood in the country. There's police everywhere, man. They'll take you. Hell, I even heard stories of the police themselves robbing people. So, it can happen here. So what do you do? What do you do? Well, you do everything you can do to lower your risk. Lower your risk. Lower the risk of you being a target. Lower the risk of you getting robbed. How do you lower the risk? Well, don't be in places that you don't need to be in at nighttime or during the day. Secure your stuff. Don't be too flashy. Don't make yourself a target. There it is. Respect people as well. Respect goes a long way anywhere, especially here. You respect people. People not really going to mess with you much. You respect them, they're not gonna mess with you much. And that's the same as anywhere. That's the same as anywhere. But if you cocky, arrogant, you'll definitely make yourself a target. Most definitely. But what else we got? What else we got going on? And that's it. Ain't nobody else on the line. I don't really have much else to say. Boom. Well, I'm out of here. So I want to thank you all for tuning in to Profe Gayu in my first show about nothing. And I will see you all soon. Take care and peace.